Yes, sir.
How dangerous is driving under the influence of marijuana compared to driving drunk?
How dangerous is marijuana?
Say the same. It's the same. I mean, it's actually exactly the same. I mean, if your ability to operate your motor vehicle is a 2,000-pound vehicle in most cases, and your motor reaction is slowed, your depth perception is changed, and or your ability to respond in a timely manner is changed. I mean, it's the same dangerousness. You're a danger to yourself and others, and that's what we're trying to combat here.
Just to add to that, I just want everyone to recognize that impaired is impaired is impaired. Okay? Regardless of whether it's alcohol, marijuana, prescription drugs, other illegal drugs, if you are impaired and you drive a car, it is illegal, it's dangerous, and it's deadly. Okay? So the effects that you might feel may be different, whether you're high or whether you're drunk, but the impairment is no different, and the law doesn't look at it any differently. So if you use marijuana and you are high and you get in a car, it's illegal, and the police are going to be out there. Okay?
And I will tell you that in 2018, there's no reason for you to get behind that wheel if you're impaired, because there's Lyft, there's Uber, there's taxi cabs, there's the bus, there's friends, and I do recognize the fact that the further west you go, Uber's not as relevant there. They don't have as many drivers, and that's why planning for afterwards is so important. And just like you would if you were going out with your friends for drinks or dinner. We're not saying it's evil. What we're saying is that it's responsible, and it's a responsible thing to do.
Commissioner, you just acknowledged some subtleties to the ways that people get impaired from this substance. Heavy user, regular user versus a new user. Some of the other remarks from people here today tried to, in my opinion, sort of draw a brighter line and say that it's exactly the same as alcohol. Impairment is impairment. How do you sort of square those?
Well, I think it's true. Impairment is impairment, but alcohol is a different substance. The way your body metabolizes it, alcohol goes to your bloodstream. THC goes to your liver. That in itself is very different, just when it comes to biology. And so I think while we need to recognize the differences, the reality is that impairment is impairment. It is a very easy statement to make, and it's a very true statement to make. But again, we're not telling people not to use. We're telling people to be responsible with their usage and to make sure that they're not putting others at risk while they like to, imbibe in a substance. The same way we would tell people, like I just said, cold medicine. How many of us have allergies right now that are probably suppressed because of the humidity? But don't operate machinery or drive. Don't do this. You have to be aware of that, and I think it's just it's incumbent upon the consumer to understand that as well, and not have the general public put at risk for that.